just because it's, as I've stated in other videos, it's not something I do frequently because I don't have nails. But I don't mind the sounds of tapping, but they're not my favorites. That's also why I don't do them. But yeah, I thought I'd just kind of have a little more intimate video, I guess. There goes Gar. So yeah, I started doing, last week was my first week at the summer internship that I'm working. And I've been enjoying it so far. But the commute does kind of stink. It's like an hour in the morning. And then usually like 45 minutes in the evening because I have to leave my house at like 7. But then I get to work at like 8. And then we don't leave until about 6. So by the time I'm back, it's usually like 6:45, 7. And honestly, that's my main problem with it. I'm not sure if my aux cable isn't in all the way, or something is up with the mic pattern, or if this is just how it sounds when you have. I changed the mic pattern to pick up sound from everywhere, so I don't know if this is what it sounds like on this, because it's picking up my voice bouncing off the wall too. So there's like kind of a natural reverb. I'm not really sure what that's coming from, but it's kind of throwing me off, not gonna lie, because I'm like hearing myself like twice, kind of. Anyway, I guess it's kind of a cool effect, but I'm not sure if it's a problem with my mic or what. A problem with my mic or what? A problem with my mic or what? You guys let me know. I mean, I don't know, most of my videos now I just do with the I guess it's called a pattern, a mic pattern, set to where the sensitivity is the highest right here in front of me, just so I can pick up the most direct sound. But who knows, maybe if you guys like this sound, I don't know if it's actually gonna sound like this too in the audio file, or what the deal is, but yeah. Also, every time let's see, can I check my preferences during the middle of recording? No, I cannot. Ever since that one audio incident on that thrift haul, I'm not sure if you guys remember that, where my computer just was not picking up. It didn't recognize my Blue Yeti as the microphone, and so it was recording the audio through my computer, and I didn't even end up using that. I ended up using the audio from my camera's microphone because it was better. But lid sounds. There's actually a train station that goes by my house, like about a mile from my house, and I was just thinking, it's probably not the greatest for an ASMR video, but I don't think one has passed by yet during previously I've recorded in my basement, because the sound down there is actually pretty good, but I'm actually curious. I don't know how much reach I'm gonna have, and it's gonna make a bunch of cable kabosh noises, but I want to test and see why it's making my voice double back like that. I'm gonna pick this up and speak the other way. Okay, what about now? 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 Okay, yeah. So it does seem like when I'm talking right into the wall, and I guess there's a mirror in front of me too, that it is kind of picking up like double of my voice, which is kind of cool, I guess, but move all the cables back. Sorry, I can turn down the volume during that part, but okay. Good to know. Wow. I suppose you guys can let me know if you like that kind of sound or not. I do enjoy just kind of recording in my room because it just feels a little more cozy. And I think I'm a little more naturally relaxed in my own room. Naturally relaxed in my own room. But the sound is definitely not great. And then with the window right there as well. I'm gonna also test, because I keep tweaking out, if yeah, I don't know. Oh goodness. It's hard to tell sometimes. Yeah, it does look like that did pick up a little higher. Anyway. But yeah, as I said, that thrifting video didn't turn out great, but let's mess around with some other doohickeys that I got in my room. But yeah, so I've been getting back at like 7 or something from work, and then I have to, eat dinner. And then, by that time it's like, as you guys know, I have this hernia thing, but I've gone to the gym a couple times, and I'm able to do like some exercises like sitting down and whatnot. But really, I just like to go to the gym to kind of get out, and then, also just it's good to get some blood flowing, even if I'm not like really making any gains right now, because I can tell you I'm not. I've been at least trying to, get my calories in, but yeah, with my job, it's like I get back at like 7. I get back at like 7, and then I don't have time to do anything besides like eat. Like make dinner, eat, and then go to bed. And in this case tonight, I'm just forfeiting sleep, which is ultimately what it has to be, to record this video for you guys, and then I have to edit at some point tomorrow. I don't know when I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'll sacrifice some more sleep and wake up early in the morning to edit. But I don't know. Otherwise, I guess I can try and edit like during my lunch break, like off in a corner, and hope that nobody sees me or something. I don't know. Check out this guy. It's a little turtle. I think my mom got it for me for Christmas. And it's made of all wood. Well, that probably wasn't a great sound. Yeah, okay, so it was from Costa Rica. I think my mom went to Costa Rica for a school trip. My mom's a teacher. And she brought these back for us for Christmas or something. I can't remember. piece that fell right onto you guys. And it sounds like there's some metal in there. And I think this piece slides like that. And then this guy lifts up and out. Oh yeah, that's right. And I think it looks like are these, this is real currency, I'm not sure, let me see. Oh, it is. República de Costa Rica, 2012. I can't remember how you say years in Spanish. Would 2012 just be 2012? 11, 12. I don't know. I don't know my Spanish counting, I guess. 14, 15, 16. Yeah, I don't know. I supposed to be getting my Spanish minor, and I don't know how to even count properly. But this looks like a 5 cent. A 5 cent and a 10 cent. Although I guess they're not even called cents. Colones. Is that what they're called? 5 colones y 10 colones. Maybe. I don't think you guys are going to be able to see these very well because I have the focus set to be like right where my face is, but the 5 and the 10 cent are only slightly different in diameter. They're basically the same size. And they're actually very light compared to American coins. And there's some felt on the inside. I do enjoy kind of just like wood sounds, just like touching it, kind of rubbing it, but I don't know the specific trigger that's good for it. I know if I had some nails, like tapping on some kind of hollow wood would be nice, but I do not have nails. Let's put this guy back together. So this is the base, and then this drops into here. Like that. And then this guy slides in. And then the head secures it all. Oops, I had it upside down. There we go. Things jiggling around everywhere. But yeah, I mean, I am very glad it's summer and I feel a little bit more relaxed. I'm almost done with throwing my portfolio together. I've had to spend a bunch of time kind of touching it up because I had to reformat kind of the whole thing. To reformat a lot of it. These stamps sound oddly kind of high-pitched. Almost like rain, like on a tin roof. Which is interesting. I wonder if that's what it sounds like in real life. It sounds a little lower in real life. Also, I think, I don't know if this is how it usually goes, but there's a little bit of a delay in the recording, so I'm getting like almost like a triple reverb right now because I can hear my own voice in this ear without my headphones on. as it first hits here, and then I'm hearing it a third time when it bounces off that wall and comes back into the mic. It's kind of nice actually. It is like a weird added layer of sound. I'm not sure the easiest way to do that in editing. I mean, like reverb is not quite the same. I think maybe like an echo of sorts would sound like that, but this is my mom got us like journals. My mom's kind of like an almond mom. I think that's what that's called. But this was in like, I don't know. So since she's also a teacher, she was able to spend summers with us. So every summer she would kind of try and get us to do something fun and new or whatever. And this summer she was trying to get us to just like journal, I think. But I don't know, we were like 8 or something. So I bet you there's some fun stuff in there. Oh yeah. My spelling was never great. Oh, let's see. Wednesday, June 15th of 2011. Well, I want to read this just to make sure there's nothing crazy in here before I show you guys. Oh yeah, big time spelling. Lovely drawings too. Oh gosh, this is crazy. I mean, it seems like I was able to speak well enough at this age, but my writing is not just my spelling, but just the sentence structure. Obviously, overall, not great. Am I tripping? No, yeah, that's a J the wrong way. Alright, check this out. Oh, well, it's gonna focus. Sorry, I just accidentally read my real name. I just realized I'm gonna have to cut that out. Here, I can cover up my name and then show you guys. I guess that works. Anyway, I spelled journal with the bottom portion of the J facing the wrong direction. So I guess it actually kind of reads as a D. Dornal. And it reads in very broken English. Summer has been good so far. Oh, my computer's giving me a useless notification. It says summer has been good so far. I celebrated, spelled with an S at the beginning and an ID at the end. My brother's birthday. Oh gosh, I can't even, this might be incoherent. Brother spelled with an A, by the way. And my mom's brother and sister's cover, we went to Lake David with Jake. I have been with my other neighbors. Oh gosh. Neighbors is spelled Nabers. Neighbors. I also have prep. Oh, that's right. And swim lessons spelled Lesins. That's lovely. And that's what that drawing is at the bottom. So 2011. I know my spelling now is bad, so that doesn't surprise me, but 2011, I was born in 2003. So what is that math? 8 years. 8 years. I would have been 8 years old. that checks out. 8 years old. I don't know. What grade are you in 8th grade? Oh gosh. What grade? What? Ow. What grade are you in when you're 8 years old? I think you're like 6 or 7 when you're in kindergarten. So that means I'd be in like 2nd or 3rd grade. Yeah, I don't know. English, reading and writing was never my thing. I was usually better at math and stuff, but anyway. I'm not gonna flaunt my academics, that's lame. What else do I have to mess around with here? I actually do like the sounds of the journal a lot. But anyway, I got a concert coming up that I'll be going to in Chicago. It's just an EDM festival that I'm excited about in Chicago, and I have to, so I'm getting the consultation for the surgery. So I'm meeting with the surgeon this Friday, and then we'll see when he will be able to fit me in. It is kind of an annoying timeline because, yeah, I want to get it done as soon as I can, but now it's like I want to be able to go to the concert that I paid money for. So I'm gonna have to ask him to get me in after that. So that means I'll be waiting a whole another week and then weekend, because that's not the concert's not this weekend, it's next weekend. And then, heavy lifting anyway, whatever that means. They usually suggest 6 weeks off. But I don't know, what the whole recovery process is really like, because I'm technically not supposed to be lifting, right now, but I still can. So I'm hoping to be able to, push myself safely and just, at least get to the gym and do some stuff, just kind of move around. I know for sure that I, won't be doing much moving around, the first 2 days, but we'll see. And I think I know that I want to get on try and get on top of any sort of supplements or kind of maybe diet change pretty soon here, just to kind of prepare myself to be able to recover as quick as I can. I think a big thing is just going to be sleep and hydration. But yeah, I'm going to try and do whatever I can to try and recover as quick as I can so I can get back to it. Honestly, physically how I look is one thing, but it's really more at this stage in my kind of lifting. You can't really call it a career. I don't know what to call it. In my lifting journey, I really do it more just for kind of all the mental aspects of it, the mental game, But physically it makes you feel good, and not even talking about the look good part, just feeling good. But yeah. Yeah, right now I'm if I really get on top of it, I can kind of get a quick workout just in my basement, just get my blood flowing a little bit, and take my creatine and stuff, and some of my supplements, pre-workout supplements. But yeah, I'm not really able to get a full lift in, but that's because we work, I'm technically there for 10 hours, but 1 hour of lunch. And then the problem is it's an hour commute, so I'm basically there for 12 hours of the day, which is not really enough for me to slip in a lift. It's nice because we get Fridays off, right? So I'll have I have a long weekend, which is great. But then again, none of my friends are on that schedule, and so I don't know. And then I'd rather be able to, get in a lift every day and have just have the regular Saturday, Sunday weekend. But we'll see. Maybe this will work out better because I'm not going to be able to like lift as much anyway. Who knows? Yeah, short work week this week because of Memorial Day, but that should be nice. So it's just tomorrow and Thursday for me. I think I'm gonna wrap this up. I gotta figure out a time to edit this. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow morning or on my lunch break. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out. Worst case scenario, I'll have this to you guys. I should say, worst case, what am I getting? Most likely scenario, I get this out to you guys by, just tomorrow after work. I edit it, so it might come out a little later at night, like 8 or 9. But I should not. I'll have it to you guys by tomorrow for sure. So, alrighty. Well, I hope you guys are doing something for your physical or mental health.